Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to Satisfactory 1.0. You betcha. And on today's episode, hey, it's time for phase 2 of that space elevator. You know how it goes. We got the basic base almost completed, up and running. So we're going to use some of its parts to actually get us an elevator up and running for phase 2. At the same time, hey, isn't there something awesome that's kicking around here that I haven't done yet? Well, let's get that up as well. Before we get started, of course, big thanks to recent subscribers, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, to live chat and those watching later on. I appreciate that very much. You betcha. I'm going to hit buttons and things, and we'll see how it goes. Push that, do this, and hopefully that all works, people. Hopefully that all works. Of course, at some point in time, the load screen will get too slow to do this, and I will have to load the game in the background before even starting the stream, and it takes like 10 minutes, and kind of crazy, but it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Okay, so we're going to load this screen up, do the things, and yeah, it's very quiet. I'll probably have to adjust the volume here. It's not too bad. I did turn the volume down a fair amount. It's really quiet here, though. Like, super quiet. Okay, well, I got at least some footsteps going on. Okay, so, hey, we're at the back, in the backside of the base. It's morning. That's right. Just doing a little bit of MAM stuff. Nothing too exciting. You know, just working our way down the MAM tree here. Nothing new in Criterium. Power slugs, I think, is where I actually moved a few things forward. Found a yellow power slug in a cave up on the hill there, so I captured that, stuffed it into the machine. That's you know, so I should make power slug and get overclocking working. In fact, we could probably do that right now. Actually, you know what? We will come right back to that as soon as we go and finish off what we're doing here. Hey, phase 2 of the elevator. That's right. That's awesome. See, we need 1,000 plates, 1,000 frames, and 1,000 something. I don't know, what is that thing? Gee whiz. Anyway, it's 1,000 something, or 100 something. Sure. What do we got over in this box? Boom! That's 1,000 versatile framework. You betcha. So as you can see, I've offline. I built the machines, and that's because it takes a little time, right? The supply base is for supplies. It's not meant to be as a fully functional driving base for all the things all the time, right? So, you know, like it ate up all my steel plate just to make this happen. So of course that's a thing. We do have 1,000 of those ready to go. Let's take a little drive here. Yeah, so I am going to have to turn the sound down a little bit because that is not loud. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's see how that is. It's somewhat loud. Here we can actually, really, you can't do anything inside a vehicle nowadays. Holy smokes. Give me a break. There we go. Down here, I slapped on the end of this, the ability to make plating, I think, is this one, which has exactly 1,000 in it. Look at that. That's 200, 400, 600, 800, 1,000. I didn't think I had 1,000 ready. I thought it was like at 900, and I had 100 to go. Okay. Well, we might be actually ready, because over here, of course, are the 100 things that I can't remember the name of. But I know I have more than enough of these. I accidentally overproduced on these. So yeah, we only need 100, and I've got like automated wiring, right? I got like 292. I accidentally made like almost 300 of that, and I only need 100 of those. In fact, we can probably take that 100 right now. We're going to take these machines actually back out of here. These are useless now, and the reason is that our supply base, the supply base is not supposed to be used for, like, you know, our mass production. It's to give me supplies, but we're using it in this case just because it allows us to get phase 2 up and running really fast. Gee, what's up? I hope it's go. That's right, let's go all the way. You bet. And Mr. Johnson, I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You bet. So we're going to swing this around. So we're going to take my 100 things. We'll take them back down here to the base. I thought I only had 900 of these. And I got 1,000. I have exactly 1,000 or 1,000 of them. Yeah, 50, 2, 4, 6, 8. I have 1,000. I have 1,000 of those. I thought I only had 900. So I actually have all 3 pieces ready to go. Well, I was going to let it run a little bit, and then I was going to let it run a little bit, and then we were going to, of course, feed it. But of course, I've already got the parts done. It turns out. Do I really? There's 400, 800. Yeah, I got 1,000 of those too. And look, I actually accidentally made an extra 126. So yeah, we got all the parts ready to go for phase 2. I thought I had to make another 100 of things, but I guess I don't. But let me just this has stuff in it. Let me just set these aside here for a minute. Just put them in there. So let's take my Mr. Blue Slug. We'll turn him into Mr. Blue Things. And 1 power shard, please. And we'll get that research done. So as we open up all these machines, when we look at them, we don't just see that big ugly thing. All right. So there's that. We'll start the research on that. And done. Boom. Analysis of overclock. I'm sure Ada will have something to say about this. Yep. Of course she does.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note, power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Oh, I know. So to answer the first question, am I rebuilding my bootstrapping? Well, I wouldn't call it bootstrapping. It's just, of course, the major base that we will build over in the Rocky Desert will handle the larger components, right? The actual rocketry, it's phase building of 3, 4, and 5 will require much higher components and a lot of combination work. So me building it here, and it also requires oil and a bunch of stuff, and that's all going to have to go down towards the Gold Coast and the Rocky Desert, right? This isn't what this base was meant to do. This base, of course, is this is where I come to get supplies. This is where we'll hook up our portal jiggers and, give me, so as I can just have supplies everywhere, and that will be the way we do that. I am feeling so much better today. Oh, man, the migraine, I can't believe how bad it was. That migraine headache, wow. I mean, I haven't hurt that. My poor head hasn't hurt like that in a long time. And, yeah, I mean, what a night and day difference. Night and day difference. So I appreciate you asking, because yeah, it was a big night and day difference. There was a lot of discomfort in that. I'll tell you right now, it was pretty intense. Okay, well, I guess we'll put up what is needed. The only thing left to research is the Resource Sync bonus program, hence the Awesome Shop. We'll put it up on the screen, I guess. Let's do the Awesome Sync first. We'll leave phase 2 towards the end. That way we got something to look forward to, I guess. So let's grab 400 of that concrete. I probably got concrete on me. If I hit that, sure. You know what? Yeah, okay, we'll do it that way. Here, have 400 concrete. 500 wire. I only got 235. I'm a bum. So I guess we gotta go get some wire. And I'll be glad to actually clean these little temporary things up, which is probably what we'll do next before we actually go ending off all the things here. Just because it just allows us to clean up stuff for the day. Okay, so we'll get the awesome shop up and running, and that way we can take these machines out, clean up the area. I got lots of plate, but I don't think I have. I keep missing that turn every time. Of course, one of the things we want to do with the awesome shop is I am actually going to pay. I'll paint. We'll make a few roads, a few indicators to say, I don't usually bother with all that frivolous stuff in my factories. So, but yeah, I think I'll actually make a few road indicators and stuff, just so as I know where I'm going half the time. Sure, he says. rods. You know what? Oh, wait a minute. I've gone too far, he says. I've gone too far. Yep. I got to go back that way. My bad. My bad. I got lots of plate already back in base. I don't got to worry what it is. Rods are back here. All right, here we go. Here's the rods. Yeah, all kinds of them. Boop. And here, we'll do 400. Keep 200 for myself. All right. Okay, so we'll just bebop down here. We'll throw this in, get the awesome sink up and running. Now, of course, we don't want to just throw stuff at the sink, because that's bad. We only want to throw things at the sink that are extra. So we'll be careful to do that little design here shortly. Okay. Boom. Ada, talk to me.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as AWESOME.
Also known as AWESOME.
Input allows FICSIT to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards in currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant FICSIT coupons.
Yay!
These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Awesome. Oh, gee. Yeah, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome. Because it's so awesome. Okay.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
Oh, okay. The thing up there is talking to me. It's fine. Well, we'll put the awesome sink here for now. Sure. We'll interact with that. DNA points. See, I've never played with DNA, all sinks final, no refunds or exchanges. I have never played with DNA points. So this will be my first go around with it. Even on the other map, like with U8, I never did get into DNA points. You know, and I've never, I mean, on my big maps, right, my thousands and thousands of hour maps, you know, yes, I mean, I got all kinds of points. I got, like, you know, millions of points a minute being generated on those suckers, but nothing with the DNA stuff. So I'll be, I must say, that will be an interesting curve of events there, right? Well, supposedly you get points for also submitting DNA stuff. I'm not quite sure how that works yet, but well, I'm going to find out. I got to put down the jigger post. Okay. That's right, because we're awesome. So we're going to just put this down right here. Okay. As all the screws go flying out. The best store on the planet. You bet. Welcome back. Hey, I can get a factory cart. You know, we can get conveyors and power and pipelines. All the, you know, it's all the stuff that you expect to find in the Awesome Shop, right? You know, organization, lights, light control panel, right? Medical boxes. I mean, these are just boxes colored differently, right? So that's why they're only one ticket a piece. Here's the new paint finishes, right? Copper. Nice. Yeah. Coated floor, asphalt. You know, real fancy foundation patterns. Like, yeah, sure. Concrete wall, steel wall. All right. There's foundations, of course. I'll probably want some of these just to do some corner stuff, right? I'm surprised that this is like in its own 2 separate packets, but I guess that's not a surprise. That's 10 tickets. Walls. Sure. The paint is so expensive. Was it? I guess I should have come back to it. Well, I mean, it's 5. It's 5 tickets. I mean, yeah, I guess it's, oh, well, this one's 10 tickets. And this is like carbon steel finish. Ooh, fancy, 8 tickets. There's only 3 finished tickets, though. It is what it is. And then this, of course, is different architecture, right? Blah, blah, construction fences. Equipment, coffee cup. Oh, yeah. Now, if you were speed running, a lot of speed runners, of course, use the parts shop to get things right. Of course, you can only get parts shop on the stuff that you actually have access to. So you can't just get all the parts. When the parts shop first came out, I remember like you could get turbo motors and stuff, right? And they take that away. So now it's just dependent on what it is you got. So there's the FICSIT coffee cup, of course. Because that's important. I mean, I have a coffee machine. Okay, so we are going to try. Well, first of all, we're going to clean a little bit of this up. So I am going to take some of this back out now. And we'll see how bad this turns out. I'm sure it'll be okay. Okay, there we go. It wasn't too bad. It's the only problem when you're doing mass delete. It's really hard to get all the belt work that's associated to it. And yes, you could then change filters, put filter only on belt mark 1 and blah blah blah. But by the time you get around to doing all that, okay, so we'll take that down. We're gonna take this all down. And again, the belt work is the big hassle here, right? And watch me not have enough parts for something. I would lose my mind if I. Well, I mean, I'll just rebuild it. It'll only take 10 minutes to rebuild some of this. Especially if it was only a couple machines, I guess it wouldn't be so bad. And do that. See, I got to be careful. I don't want to hit the machines over there because those are good machines. We don't want to mess them up, right? That'd be bad. See, like I've already highlighted a line, right? And I've already highlighted a stupid square, and now part of the base is shut down, of course, because you just lost half the power. Okay, can we turn the base back on again? Yeah. You just cut off the coal plant, so yeah. Can we turn the base back on? Sure, he says. It's perfectly fine. Base is back up and running. So yeah, I mean, and keep in mind, my left hand isn't the best, right? So my left hand doesn't work all that well, right? So it's not like I'm going to be fast fingering here between filter options and things. Listen, can you please fix my thing? There we go. We'll put that into zoom mode now, just so as I have it. Okay, so that cleans that one up. Oh, except for the floating pole. But this does have my storage container stuff. In fact, we can probably use the back of the tractor for this, right? I don't know if we can or not. Well, you're not doing anything with that, dude. Here, go drop this off over there. Buy the gold paint for the Imperial Russian look. Sure, right? I mean, we might as well go like, World War One, pre-World War One look, right? 1912 to 1915 phase. Is that what we're going for? I mean, that's the way it works. Okay, so now what can I do now? Boop. All right, so we can load up the truck with some of this. Okay, and we'll run it up. So that's 900. There's 1,000. All right, so we'll take that. We'll put that 1,000 in there. Okay, I'm actually going to load this up over here because I don't need this for the moment. Boop. Hey, look at that. I made a scanner and a zip line. I thought I'd get them out of the way. Of course, it's really hard to use the zip line with these small telephone poles. It's not really that exciting. And my zip line skills suck. Okay? It's really bad. Everybody knows this. I'm not a good zip liner. It is what it is. Okay, so let's take these up. We'll shove these in the machine before we do the next part here. Zip. All right, off you go. And you ran out of gas. Dude, what are you doing? Okay, well, you got gas on you. In fact, you made gas just before starting the stream because you knew this was probably going to happen. So, in there. Okay, well, at least you remembered. All right, that's cool. Oh, yeah, pop a wheelie. So we'll throw these in first. Oh, yeah. Oh, maybe you should make this a little bit wider, right? That's probably a good idea. All right, space elevator. No, you gotta take the stuff out of the truck. That's how this works. Yeah, take the stuff out of the truck and put it into the thing. Take it out of the truck. Put it into the thing. Sure. There we go. 1 out of 3 done. Let's go get the next ones. Oh, you should turn this way. Everything's fine. No damage in the vehicle. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong here at all. Don't get stuck on there. You did that last time, dude. Fine, whatever. I just... darn it. Give me this. Give me this. Zip. Do that. And put gas back in here. Yep. Let's go. Alright. I meant to drive off on the side and then drive down around this way. I just kind of got a little semi-sloppy there. It's fine, though. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so, once again, load up the... Oh, gee whiz, Max. Load up the truck. Sort that. So that's 800. Yeah, there's 1,000. There's 1,000 of that. And whoop, there we go. And we're of course going to delete all this now because we just don't need it. Hey, there we go. And I even get some materials back, and I like getting stuff back. Getting stuff back is awesome. We'll kill this off. Okay, now you need to be a little careful here, not to delete certain things, but we're going to try to, you know, we'll see how well my deletion skills are here. I don't know what I've just grabbed, so let's just get rid of all that. Okay, that's fine. I guess it's better than nothing, right? It does save you some time. I remember, like, way back in, like update 1, update 2. I mean, even, like, playing since the very beginning, one of the things was that deleting stuff was a huge pain in the butt. I mean, you know, having to go to every single piece and delete stuff is quite painful. I will say that. So I will say it's nice to at least have an option to get rid of some of the junk, like this. You know, without having to go to every single piece, because that does make it a bit easier, that's for sure. Okay, so that handles that factory. We've already got our 100 things here, but what we'll do is we'll clean this up as well, because it's not required here. So we might as well come down here, clean this up, get it off my edge. Yeah, we'll just we'll put them in a. We'll put them down there somewhere. Sure. And this is, and like I said, I mean, I literally just slammed this in, right? I slammed this in just so as I could get it done and out of the way. This is where the stators were, and it was easier for me to bring wire over this way than it was for me to deal with anything else. So it was like, yeah, the stators are already right here. Slam these in, it was all good. Okay, let's see how that did. Not too bad. Okay. And we'll leave that there now. That is the wire insert. Okay. We actually, we did end yesterday's stream by saying we were going to put get the stators running. We built the machines, but we didn't actually turn them on for the motors. Yeah, we do actually have motors. Not a lot of them, and again, that's not the point of this base. It's not about having a lot. It's about just having some. And sure enough, we have the capability. There are the 3 motor machines. So we have 3 rotor, 3 stator, and 3 motor capabilities. And of course, this little corner feeds off of the main supply base, right? So I can either have it making heavy industrial frames, or by switching 2 belts over there, I can then have it making motors for me, right? Because that's what we want. Pretty straightforward stuff, right? It can make motors, or it can make heavy industrial frames for me. So that's what's going on there. And as you can see, we have lots of stators. The stators are super done. Of course, I use rotors for things, right? I mean, it takes rotors to build a lot of this stuff. So that is what's going on there. Okay, so this is all cleaned up now. This is nice. Let's take this back. And we'll get ready to drop it. I did also clean up a little bit of that platform over there as I went and got Criterium to do some of the MAM research for Criterium. Oh, I left some power lines here. Let's clean that up. Yeah, we don't leave loose power line ends around anywhere if we can help it. I am trying to stay very, very tidy with my power line layouts. So anything temporary I set up, I actually will take it onto its own line and just set it up temporarily, so I know I can just destroy it afterwards. Okay, so we already know that this one line right there is the entire power line for this base, right? Basically coming from coal. So don't mess with it. I guess I should also point out, again, last night, besides throwing in things, one thing I did say I was going to do was run around and upgrade as many Mark II miners as possible. I didn't actually do the ones at the very front yet, but I did run over to coal and upgrade it, and that is why now half the steel setup is now running. So half the steel setup is functional. This totally makes pipes, and this here is at least running 3 of the 9 machines for making steel, the steel plate stuff. But what I am doing is I'm temporarily diverting some of the ingots that it would use for pipes into steel. So it kind of is like getting 4 machines worth over here, and over here it's getting like 2 1/3. So as it kind of evens out a little better, so you're not getting too many pipes and you're not getting too few steel parts, right? So it is coming along quite nicely. In fact, the belt I think would handle all the coal needs. I have to go grab more iron, which is another thing that we're going to try to do today. Okay, so we're just going to make a quick stop here. What do we got? You got a bunch of stators. Great. Well, I didn't need those. Here, can you put something up there? Temporary storage, people. It's all temporary storage. Sure. Actually, I don't need any of this stuff here at the moment. You gotta, well, okay. It's not that you don't need any of this stuff, but at the same time, put that in there. All right. So what do we got in the back? The other, I did put the 100 in here, right? There it is. So what we'll do is we will, I'm not going to do this yet. I do want to get that extra ore coming down here to get steel fully operational. So we will take this up, but then we're going to go on a little adventure. And to go on an adventure, you need plate. Actually, you need reinforced iron plate. You're going to need some wire. You need some concrete. Okay. Because we're going to go for a little drive. It's going to be very painful where we're going. So I've been there once already. I went there last night as things were kind of just running in the background. Went and took a little drive, and yep, hated myself. for it. Didn't die. It's not that. It's just chances are I'm probably gonna die because it's so bad there. Okay. I was sure I had more metal plate around here. I guess it's over in this box. Yeah, it is. All right, what do you got? You got 1,000 metal plate here. You don't need that much. Holy smokes. You're going to need rods, though. What about the sink? We need that gold paint. We need that gold paint. Right. So. All right, so I got to do 2 things before we do phase 2. We'll go out. All right, first of all, make sure you got enough for the miner. Yeah, okay, hypertubes, cords, blah, 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 very boring. Okay, so, yes, I need pipe. I need frames. Okay, really? Sure. I need pipe, I need frames. That will do 4. Am I going to do the 4? I think I'm going to do the 4. All right. You better go get rods. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll go do that. Then we'll do the then we'll hook up the awesome sink, and then we'll do phase 2 to launch it off and get things going. Okay, because I would like to have more steel up and running. I'd like to get more of this. I'd like to get the base closer to fully functional. Right? Again, the left side of the base is running. The right side, or half of the base, is not running. Right? So as you can see here, to make 5 heavy frames a minute, you've got to make 10 frames a minute, and I'm only making the right side of it. The left side is turned off, right? Same with over here, right? The left side of screws is turned on. The right side is not, and same over here with metal plates. Yes, we're running half the metal plates on the right, but the left side is blinking red because we've got everything turned off, and it's about resources. So I would like to get more resources down here to really kind of top things out. So I was over here for things, not those things. These things right back here. The tractor's really slow backing up, so why don't we just run it? So bump. Okay, so that's fine. You got 545 wire. You got way too much cable, but I'm sure I'll be fine. All right, so let's... Oh, you need pipe. Luckily, we have pipe right over here. We wouldn't want to get up there and not have the pipe to do this. So, we're not making any stators at the moment. So the pipe is I'm just laying the pipe back up. All right, let's go off and get these miners set up. We got to go through a big gas cloud junk area. I'm gonna hate myself for it, but it's got to be done. Okay, let's see. I guess we'll bring it down this way. Come on, dude. You can do it. 45. Well, I still have 60 in hand. See that? See all that glass or the gas stink over here? This is where the belt's going to come down, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to make a quick stop here. Boop. Boop. Okay. It's probably going to give me an inventory error because I probably don't have enough room in inventory for all this. But I do want to at least clear the path out. Right. Yeah. Get this. Yeah, I know. Not enough space to pick up leaves. I know there's not enough space to pick up leaves. Here. You know what? Hold those in your hand. Oh, look. Now there's space to pick up leaves. Magically. Boop. There we go. Yeah, because when I start bringing this stuff down here, we definitely don't want to miss that. All right. So. Now, there is a hard drive here, but I'm holding off a little bit longer until we get oil, right? Once we get oil, specifically advanced oil processing, then that's when I'm going to do hard drive hunting. And that's because we need certain formulas to get the most efficient rubber and plastic out of things, right? And this is going to be a real pain in the butt to get through, because this is not a short distance. Okay. Yeah. Now, yes, you are still safe in the vehicle, so that is not a problem. The problem is that the belt distance I've got to do here, I think, is more than what I can do, and I am right. So, okay, so like oh yeah, don't stand over here. All right. So can I? How far up this way can I get? Okay, so right to here. Okay, right to there. Right to here. Okay, so do. Okay, so here's the problem. We got to get to the other side of this thing, right? Okay, so now I'll show you where the other side of this thing is. So here's the other side. All right, you think, it's not too bad, right? I don't know if I could cheat going that way or not. I might be able to. But so how close can I get going this way? Okay, so I can get right to there. Okay. So I can probably, if I'm a little smart about it, I can probably do this. Yeah, so there's like gas on either side of this thing. Yep, okay, that's fine. So now what we want to do is logistics, Mark II. Okay, I'm going to run this way. Okay, so there's no gas up here. Now, of course, as long as I don't click or do anything stupid, I will hold on to this, right? You know what you should do? Not forget the vehicle. Because you're on the wrong side of this gas, and if you mess this up, we're in trouble. So, don't do that. Yeah, take the tractor with you. Okay, now we'll do this. Can you zoop the distance? I probably could if I can. Well, it will. Belts zoop themselves, right? The big challenge here is can I hit the belt? Can I hit it from this distance? I can see it. Belt is too long. No, I don't want to hear that. Okay, well, hold on a second. I might be able to do something here. Just a second. If I move this forward just a little bit, like let's say right there. Now, right back here is where I will put the other one. I might be able to make this reach. Okay, so we're going to take you into the gas, but then click right away, and can I make it reach? Oh, give me a break with that belt too long junk. Really? I wonder how long is too long. Oh, you just undid your truck, and you've got like way too much stuff in there. You were supposed to empty that out, you goof. Darn it. Here, fix the tractor. Put some stuff back in here. Temporarily built. I gotta fix this now. I almost left all my stuff out here in the middle of the woods. This would have been bad. Here. Store all. Boop. Yep. Take all. Tractor all. Boop. There we go. And put this back in your inventory. Okay, and now put some gas back in here, and we got to take this back. This is important. Because, gee whiz. Oh, okay. It already put the fuel in the tractor. Cool. All right. So what I got to go to the other side here anyway. So I gotta kind of fake this a little bit, right? Give me a break. Okay. Oh, come on. Let me click it. So, okay, I can't do it there. But let's say right about here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll try to come over this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'll bet you I can make that reach. I can probably make that reach, right? Thank goodness you're safe in the vehicles, because you'd be totally toasted out here. I'd be totally toasted. Okay. So logistics, conveyor mark 2, stick that on the end. Now you can reach that, right? Yes. Excellent. We're going to need 2 belts of this at least. So, put that away. Okay, and do that. And no. One more. Give me one more. Nope, not that side, you goof. To me on this side. There we go. We got it. Yeah, I should be able to grab this now. Okay. Because I was going to do a runaround on that pillar and then come out this other side. There's a small cliff there. I would have taken damage, but I probably wouldn't have died. And then I was going to just hook it up on the other side. But this works out just as well. So there you go. Look at that. Boom and boom. Excellent. In fact, we can drive this back a little bit. We might as well run this back while I take these these parts back with me. Gosh darn it. Okay, running into the pole is not a good idea, dude. Come on, get it together. Alright, sure, he says. Okay. It'll be fine. Now, I am kind of... And this is roughing it. This will not exist like this forever. In fact, chances are, this later on will probably become... this iron that I'm about to steal here actually becomes part of the oscillator build later on. So I'm not really that worried about, making this look pretty or anything like that. This isn't about prettiness. This is about necessity, people. We need more iron temporarily. So I'm gonna go get some. You know what you need to do? You need to switch this to that. There you go. So you don't have to keep reaching in there for that. Okay. There's one. Okay. Yeah, we'll take Mr. Tractor back here. At least unload the tractor so I can maneuver around with it. Can you safely walk on cargos? You mean on the belts themselves? Yes. Oh yeah, I walk around on them all the time. But they won't make it safe for gases, right? So yes, you can walk around on belts all the time. In fact, with Mark V belt and the jetpack, you can make yourself early forms of hypertube cannons, right? So of course the tube cannons that everybody uses today to shoot themselves across the map. The cheap way of doing that before them tubes came along was to actually use Mark V belt as a launching pad and the jetpack, and then you could do almost the same thing, actually, which actually worked out for quite a while. So, how far can we get with this? Right to about there. Okay, and I'm not actually going to grab the second belt. I'm going to come back for the truck, because I got to drag this along. So when I come backwards for the truck, what I'll do is I'll put in the second belt, working my way backwards. Okay. So as long as I have the top belt, the bottom belt I will do afterwards. There we go. And of course, all I'm doing is I'm just finding out where the max distance is, so as I can put in the holders for them. Okay, there we go. Boop. To the next one. It's pretty plain up here once you cut all the trees down. I don't know what you're talking about. What trees? I didn't remember any trees here. It's perfectly fine. This was just a heavily forested area at one time. Yeah, trees. They'll grow back. They're fine. I mean, look around you. There's trees everywhere. Holy smokes. It's not like anything got hurt. There we go. There's 5 for that. Okay, I'm not trying to attach it to the big building. Okay. Yes. This is where we want to go. Let's just do that with it. And then what I want to do is I want to take the second one and do this with it. Now, what that will do is that will force, even though I'm going backwards, you'll see how the arrow sticks out here. So now, even though I'm walking backwards, the belt will be forced to run forward, right? Otherwise, if I didn't do that and I started just dragging this belt back, it would actually be running in the wrong direction. So you want to make sure it has an indicator as to which direction you're running it in before you do this backwards belting, right? So I guess you didn't need to do that. I can actually just run along with it here. So take it, grab it, run it. Take it, grab it, beep it, bop it. Man, that was a hot toy 20 years ago. I tell you, beboppers. All right, there we go. So now we can. Oh, we're here at the space elevator. So why don't we just do that? Let's not mess this up, Max. The last thing you need is for this truck to fall into a ditch or some unknown world crevice, which you've done with the car, and lose like a bucket load of stuff, because that will make you cry, and that won't be good. Yeah, so the one thing about my 2500 hour map, for example, is I have a car that's under the world because I can't get to it. It fell through the world, through a world crack, and unfortunately, when it did, it messed things up. So unfortunately, I can't get at that car or the items that are in that car, and that would make me really sad. Yep. Super sad would be happening. Okay, here, have your 1,000 of those. Boom. Now, we'll come back to do the last 100 of that in a bit. As soon as we get this belt down here and get the awesome shop kind of up and running. It's getting dark. Is that going to cause a problem? Probably. Do you want to think about it? No. Because if I think about it, then we're going to think about the spiders and things. And I don't want to think about the spiders or the things. Because where we're going now has spiders and things. You know, let's not think about that. Let's just get through here. Alright. Fine. Hey, at least we got the belt through the gas field. The stinky gas. That's always very important. I guess I could have been a little more centralized than this. Oh, look how dark it is here. Of course, if the headlights were to work on the vehicle, it would be awesome. But they don't. They only work if you get out of the truck. So you get out of the truck, you have headlights. But if you're in the truck, no headlights for you. And do you think I can see where I'm going here? No. Okay, well, we are getting closer. So if I do this, I should be able to pick up the iron ore now, right? Yep, there they are. So we're going to come up this hill. There's actually a little path here. This actually turns a little bit to the left. And then there's a path that runs straight down here. Actually, if you keep going down here, you'll see where, like, we're at the very edge of this map. There's actually a big hill that runs up here in this valley. This valley, by the way, is where we have our... this is where the coal power is at the moment. But there is a huge hill that runs all the way up there. And just inside this darkness is where making oscillators is awesome. But, of course, that's that's not today. That's down the road. Let's just say Phase 2 to Phase 3 is not going to be a 2-part episode task. Okay, so here's the other problem. Creatures in the night are really hard to see at night. So I need the light to come up just a little bit more, please. In fact, we should take the tractor up here just a little bit more. Excuse me, is there any bad people here? Because I don't know. Yeah, can you speed up? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here they come. Yeah. Okay, that's 2 out of 3. Ain't bad. But... Okay, so where are we? Okay, so we got 1, 2 there. 1, 2 there. Okay. Hello. Fooled you, didn't I? Oh, you're still alive. That's not good. Okay. Is everybody dead yet? I think so. Whew. Sure. Was fine. Excuse me. Can somebody turn the lights on up here? Because it's really scary. Sure. Okay. Mark II miner. Oh, yes, right. You're going to have to build 8 miners. Sure. 1 equipment workshop. Here, we'll just shove it over here in the trees. And, well, you're, I think these are stackable now, right? So, there's 1. Yeah. Oh, good, yeah. I remember when these didn't stack, what a pain that was. Because you'd go out to, put down a bunch of miners, and you'd have all these little rinky-dink drills in your inventory sucking up space. Excellent. Okay. So, do this. No. Do this. And production. Miner Mark IIs. There's 1. There's 2. Okay. Where's the other 2? There's 4 of them here. Where are you? Oh, there's 3. Oh, there's 4. Okay, we got it. The 2 in the back, I'll do offline. I'll drag them down later. We'll take the 2 in the front for now, though. Okay. And yes, I will have to drag this through the gas. Darn it. Darn it. Okay, so what I'd like to do is I'd put a pole here. Nope. Back up, back up, back up. Alright, so we're going to put that about halfway through. I don't know if I can get it all the way through or not. I might be able to actually get it all the way through. One thing about power lines is that they go a lot farther than power poles, right? So, okay, so let's do this. And because these are now running backwards, we should be able to get a good handle as to where I can put the things at. All right, so we put one up here. Zip. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to temporarily, I'm not going to actually put this down, but, okay, so I can get one there, and looks like I'm going to be able to make that one as well. Sure. Really? Why is everything so dark? Come on, game. Oh, look at that, look at that. Look at that. It's literally too short by what? A foot? Maybe 30 centimeters? Give me a break. What? It's total trash. Whatever. Here. Okay. Fine. Can you make it now? Sure, he says. And we'll take you. I'm gonna actually take you over here, just so as you don't mess up my my vehicle driving thing. Okay, here we go. Boom. Let's go. Not too bad for being dark. Anyway. Work doesn't stop just because it's dark out, people. There's things to get done. Alright. Yeah, right there. That's good enough. So. Oh, yes, the 30 centimeter gap closure jigger to make this work. Okay, and there. So that should now take us down to the other side of the gas. There we go. Yeah, so that's how. Yeah, so those nice part about electrics is really you can really stretch them really far. Okay, so we'll run this all the way up here. Like. Oh, why am I being attacked? Because something doesn't like me. Who doesn't like me? I'm being attacked by something. Oh, I am being attacked by a fire creature. And that's not good. Yup. Welcome to nighttime. Okay. Yeah, what are you doing? Hey, how are you today? Good. You stink. Here, we'll just run over you for now, because I don't like you. And we'll just come up here. I believe that he's probably he's probably the guardian of the hard drive. I don't really care about the hard drive right now, dude, so you have fun with that, and I will just keep doing this, okay? Yeah. Good job for you. Alright. Sure. Good. I'm glad the daytime is coming back, because holy smokes. This nighttime stuff's a killer. Regular there, I guess. Okay. And it's going to take a few minutes, obviously, before we have the results coming back here for this. So what we'll do is we'll actually go start to set up the lines for the awesome shop. Okay, so we got to be a little careful where we plug this in. We want to plug this in like plug it in right there. That wire should be off the main wire coming in, so that's fine. Okay. So that will now have that coming in. So now let's go set up some of the stuff for the awesome shop. And then what we can do is we can finish up these up and then launch phase 2. So, awesome shop hookup is the goal. I would say we give it frames. Frames? Oh, really? Dude. Holy smokes, we're all over the place here. I do got to move this. I got to move this setup here. Biomass hasn't run in quite a while. It should be alright, right? Yeah, biomass hasn't run in like forever. Because the requirements of power are below our capacity for coal, the biomass burners don't run. And so they are just sitting here looking silly, right? So I've had tons of biomass for many hours, right? So the biomass is full, even though I'm shoving stuff in here. Like, really, I don't need to shove stuff in here anymore because we haven't been using the biomass burners for a bit. Now, I say that, but of course, I do continue to bring stuff online, and we only have 18 coal generators. I can't get 24 because of that fourth node being covered up. So I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm stuck, but at the same time, I can't just, you know, bring another 6 online without a lot of complication. So we'll focus on that in a bit. But let's now get a belt over here to work the awesome shop. Now, the way you should do any awesome shop is, okay, so here's a good example. All right, you have an assembly line that is making a part, right? So in this case, it's making steel beams, okay? And then you're having those steel beams stored in a container to then be used in the next level of development. So in this case, I have these feeding in backwards at the moment, but I would use these steel beams to then feed into encased steel beams, which is what this assembler's for. So what you want to do is, for the awesome shop, you want to take the items right from here. That way, and you don't want to just take them, you want to use a smart splitter for that, right? So you would have a smart splitter, and you would want items going straight into the container until it got full, then take any overflow and put it into the awesome sink, right? Now, we don't have smart splitters yet, so we're just going to take from the end product, which of course is frames, right? For now. And so right here is what we're going to do, right? We're just going to take it as a 50-50 stance, right? So half the frames will go into the container. The other half of the frames are going to go onto this conveyor belt right here, all right? And that's fine. You know, it will do what we want it to do for now. Okay, so boop. Here we go. In fact, I got to boop a bunch of stuff here. Just a second. We're going to boop multiple things. Boop. Once I have smart splitters, I'll actually be putting multiple items onto this belt, and it will just run in the background, keeping all extras out of the containers and into the awesome sink. But right now, I just don't. Oh, darn it! We're gonna need that back. Just a second. I gotta put one back. I gotta put this back in here. It won't be long enough. I know. Go. Put that there temporarily. There, and sure, somewhere's around here. Somewhere's around here is where we're gonna get off the merry-go-round, right? Yeah, he says, actually. Is this like, yeah, that's actually pretty good placement. I mean, yes, I can move that over just a little bit later, like in a little bit. I can move this over to the left and do. I am actually going to build a small building around here to enclose this, right? Just like my normal stuff. Okay. We can just have these as Mark 1s for now. This does not have to be the fanciest thing ever. And of course, now that we've done that, of course, now we've got the arrows running in the right direction to make sure that we're not going to mess this up. So do this and run it back. Do. And frames should give us a good income, right? I mean, yeah, you could throw out a few plates, but I mean, frames are. I mean, for where we are at the moment, frames should actually give us should give us a few tickets this early in the process. So okay, If I jump over here and then I do this, right there, right? And then I do one there, one there. I really don't like it being out that far. I don't think it needs to be out that far. I think it's like that. Okay, let's see how close that is. I just realized I'm using all Mark II belt on this. That is bad. I should not be using Mark II belt on this. This was not a Mark II belt moment. Because reinforced iron plate is expensive, you goof. How much did I use? Okay. I don't feel so bad. We do have a full container of it, so... Alright. We'll go with it for now. Okay. But let's try not to use any more of it. Because we're not going to... I mean, we only make, I think it's like 10 a minute. So... we're going to do this, go back to this. And now... R. Right? Toggle build mode. Oh, it crashed. Gosh darn it. Oh no, it crashed. That means all my work is lost. No! Ah, gee whiz. That stinks. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all funny. It's all funny in the neighborhood until, gosh darn it. Ah, gee whiz. Don't that just stink? Yeah, that's, all right. Well, we got it back. Let me see if we load the game up here. Yeah, so, darn it. I lost that whole hour. I lost that whole hour of work. All right, well, I'll do the stuff offline. Let's get the awesome shop running, and I mean, I'll tear all this down afterwards. Yeah, all that belt work, right? Yeah, I know. Okay, well, we still have the items. We haven't lost the items for the elevator, and the awesome shop can still be done. So what I'll do is I'll do the awesome shop. We'll fill up the elevator and get it running, and then I'll do all that belt work for that stuff offline. It's just it is unfortunate because it was work. Gosh darn it. You know, it was some work. And game, you're a big meanie. That was really mean of you. I guess I'm going to have to lower the save time back down to an hour, I guess. Which really stinks. Yeah, all that. Oh, yeah, right screen. Yeah, thanks. There we go. All right. Yes, unfortunately, it really does stink. And so many. Oh man, the puns there. The puns. It's just. Oh, gosh darn it, game. Why? Why would you do that? I had this all set up. It's gonna be great. I might as well do it while I'm here. Okay, fine. Let's put this one in first. It'll be a lot easier if I do it this way. Okay, so, well, it's Mark I belt. Right. Of course it is, because you can... No, don't do that. Well, at least I'll put the Mark I belt there like I wanted to in the first place, I guess. That's probably the better option. Okay, so we'll do this. Convert. Yeah, turn into that. Okay. Logistics. Mark I this. Come down to here like that. We'll take this out. Now, let's push the R key on that. Really? I'm missing iron plate, am I? Okay. I guess we'll drive up here and pick up a few iron plate. Sure. Okay. I won't grab a lot of iron plate here because I have like way too much of it back in that container at the base. What are you reminding me of? What am I being reminded of? Oh, okay. Yes, let's do yes, you should everybody should hit the like button if nothing else is a pity like for my crashing of the game. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, let's get that in there. Okay, and no, I need a number 5. Are you gonna show me where this is gonna go? Come on. There it is. There. So of course, what we want here again, I would replace this with a smart splitter later, right? So it would always check the left, and then only send stuff to the right if it was extra, making sure that container stayed full all the time. And that's what I will do with all these containers, right? So it'll be the same here, and then if not, it will then just shove the stuff up onto that line. Same with the plates over here and the rods over here. Is this container full? Sure. Then we'll shove stuff up onto the line, right? And then it would run over here and do things. You haven't finished this yet. Remember? Game crash, you're a bum, or whatever. So, whatever. Yeah, you're gonna have to put this back in. Yeah, I don't remember the old commands. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're all a little rusty, right? I'm a little rusty coming back this week. So, you know, it's fine. We'll make it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you can come down here, and then you can come this way. Now I still have to do the research. 'Cause I haven't done I still gotta shove the stuff in. Did I grab the rods when I was down there? Yes, I did. I did grab the rods at least. Well. Okay, and then somewhere's through here. Sure. And then we got this one. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. There. Right. And then, okay. So here come our frames, right, guys? Yeah, jump over that. Yeah, the frames are slowly making their way down here. That's fine. Oh, you forgot one. Darn it. There we go. So basically we're right back to where we were, except that I don't got the extra iron coming across the base to make steel production happen. But that's all right. Like I said, I'll do that off camera and fix that back up. Gosh darn it. Okay, one awesome shop. It froze again? What is going on? Gee whiz. That's the second crash. I wonder why that keeps crashing. Like, wasn't it here where it crashed last time? I was pretty sure I'm almost in the same spot where it crashed last time, right? Pretty sure. Okay, well, we'll come back now. Yeah, pretty sure that's the exact same spot where it crashed last time. That's very interesting. All right, so... all right. Just gonna do this first. I mean, if it's gonna crash on me, I might as well at least know that if this is where it's gonna crash. I wanna make sure if it's gonna crash right here, I'm gonna just crash it right here and be done with it. Right? And then I am pretty sure it's right here the last two times where it's crashed, right? So I bring the belt in up to here, right? And then I got to make the turn. Now I've made it one too high this time. That's okay. We can just come in there, right? Okay. You're not going to get cranky with me this time, or what? And then I'm going to try and bring it down onto the ground by doing this. Like so. I'll put the awesome sink right here in the awesome shop and go behind it. Okay. Because we have power right there, so that's probably a good spot for it. Okay, so we'll run this back, put the frames on it, and then I gotta go grab rods anyway, because I only got like 18 rods left on me, which of course you do. And I gotta put this back in here again. Okay. See, I had taken this tower out because it kept getting in my way of my driving. So I took it out. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just now I actually got to go get rods and things. I don't think I have any extra rods in this case. I do have extra plate, though. I will take the extra plate here now. Sure. In fact, we'll put it up on the screen, I guess. We can give that to it now. We can give that to it now. So I got to grab wire over here. I don't know. Seems really weird over here. We got some weird crashing going on. Here, grab that. Okay, you can have that, and now I will. I got to go get rods anyway. So, you to there, you to there. Yep, right there, and then you to there. Okay, rods it is. Yeah, must say. What do you think, Jeff? I know, right? I mean, the crashing and the things. Your brethren keep falling out of the sky every time. It's not good. Okay. There we go. And we'll take these out. I need a 7. I need a 7 there. I need a 7 there. Put that down to there. Okay, and now I need right to there. Now, don't you be like that. You know what I want. That's right. That's what I want right there. Do this. Do that. Okay. Let's go for build mode now. Do that. And right there. Do that with that. Okay. So I gotta at least run this partially the way back. Yep, because you need 7s on this. Here we go. And that's gonna make that? Really? Huh, alright. That's... No! Oh, it did crash again! So, what is... I don't know what it is. Okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is about that. It hates that belt. It really hates that belt. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I will say I went to stretch that, and yeah, like it's crazy how it won't do that section of belt. I just don't know why. The only thing I can think of is that it's really cranky about me taking this out. So just hold on a second. So you'll notice here, like I said, I took out that pillar, right? And in taking that pillar out, I mean, everything is running here fine, right? Pillar doesn't care, right? The belt doesn't care. Once the belt's in, it's in, right? But the only thing I can think of is that it's really upset with me for taking that out and then trying to kind of cheat it afterwards. It's almost like putting the belt on top of my new fake tower is causing it to be confused. And it's like, wait a minute, there's no tower holding this belt. This belt is invalid. You're a bum. And then it's losing its mind or something. I mean, that's the only thing I can say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. So this is going to be 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the one above that is 7. Is that right? Yep. Okay, 7. So you went a little crazy there. You don't need that one. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna actually build this the right way. I'll leave that in for now. Okay. Because gosh darn it. One more attempt, people, and then if not, we're just going straight to phase 2 and save the game. Go straight to phase 2 and save the game, and I'll worry about the auction shop offline. Or the game. Well, yeah, but I used Mark II belt. I used Mark II belt and it crashed. It crashed with the Mark II belt. That's why I went back to Mark I, because I thought, oh, well, maybe it doesn't like the mixed belt, or I don't know, it doesn't like something in life, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll do this, right? But what I'll do is I'm gonna save the game now every couple of minutes because I'm paranoid now. Gee whiz. Anyway, well, Coffee Stain has now gotten 3 crash reports from me in the last 10 minutes, or, well, what's it been? In the last 15 minutes, they've gotten 3 crash reports, so that'll make it interesting, I guess. What I'll do is I'll save up here in a new save file, because maybe it's a corruption problem. 10008. So we'll do that. And then what I'll do is I'll keep saving it every couple of minutes until we can get past a certain point. Because I really would hope that once you get past a certain point, it becomes stable again. But because if not, this is gonna stink. Like, this will be the shortest series ever. So, yeah, let's hope that we get this. Sort of, I mean, it's like one of them things, right? Like you play past a certain point and then it's like good to go again, right? And then that's 8. Because there's no reason why this should be crashing. None. You just got to look at my other series, like the multiple other series I have. I have belt walls going everywhere. It's kind of my thing. I don't trust vehicles, and I do belt walls everywhere. This isn't like a mystery. So, okay, and then we'll do this, do that, do this, and we're gonna do this right there. That goes in there. Okay, so I'm going to save that. You know what? We'll do some A and B work here. All right. So we now have stuff going up top. I've got the extra rods with me because we need the extra rods to do the awesome sink. We'll take the tractor down to the other end, I guess. Let's do this. We'll do a slight diversion tour here. We'll throw this in the back of the tractor. Okay. Okay. Do. Okay. Now we'll take this back around. So, we have squares in the air like they just don't care. Okay. That's fine. Okay, and I'm going to put this over here. I got to grab a little wire. Yep. Okay, we're going to put that there. We're going to grab my wire. Now we have to do that. Okay. And I will even make just a little bit of a path out of the machine just to see that it's okay. All right. All right. Now over here. Yeah, we'll save that just in case, because that's a thing. All right. So we replaced all this belting. We put that belt back together normally. Because I mean, that's really the only thing I can think of, is that it's really upset that I took that piece out and that I'm putting a fake piece in to get this belt to work. Okay. Okay, I have iron plate right here. That's fine. All kinds of it here in the back. In the crazy thing. Yeah, the game's saying I like Mark II belt. Oh, gee whiz. Well, I don't care. That's where I am with that. At least, okay, as much as it's frustrating to lose an hour's worth of progress, at least it wasn't when I was doing oil. Nothing upsets me more if the game crashes when I'm working on oil, because oil is such a complicated setup to get the ratios right and all the work and all the cross piping you do. And when it crashes, like during oil, that does upset me. that is when you rage quit and it's like, yeah, well, guess what? I'm not doing any more today. And then that's it. You set it aside. Okay, so we're going to do this. That. Okay, push button. Talk to us, Ada. And then we'll hit save.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials.
Looking at the space weather, you were more likely to be affected last night or again after midnight tonight. Don't think you're far enough north for the aurora to be a concern. I mean, it's not that we don't have auroras here, but auroras are usually like not now. You know,
the awesome resource sink will grant FICSIT coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such
you're
as
very
new
entertaining, but
walls.
you're actually go awesome. Yeah. Oh, I'll go awesome. All right. Gee whiz. Awesome sink. So, we're just gonna put that right there, like that. We're gonna plug this in right there, like this. And then we're going to take this power line and shove it right in there like that. You're ready to go, right? Yep, you sure are. So I'm assuming if you kind of made yourself a mini assembly line for DNA canisters, then you'd be ready to go, right? All right, we'll make the awesome part of the awesome sink here on the back shortly. Oh, look at that. press interact with the coupons. Okay, so we'll just leave the back of that alone. All right, so here come our cubes. Right, I'm gonna hit save again. To 8A. All right, there we go. All right. Gosh darn it. And what is it I'm supposed to get? Am I getting the chrome paint? Is that what I'm doing? All right, so it's coming around the turn. Here they come. Let's see. I don't even know how much these are worth. Guess we should find out. How much is a frame worth? Because this is what we're going for. But the current aura region seems to be closer to the Arctic from where you are. Yeah, I think it usually is. So 92 points. You get 92 points? I think it is. Well, I mean, it will tell me here. I think it was 92 points a cube. All right, well, we got 6 coupons. I mean, we're good, right? You gotta like it. You gotta like the low numbers. You gotta like the really low numbers that they start you with, right? Hey, look, that's 11,000 points a minute. Yay, us. Look at us go. Gold paint. Hey, fine. I don't know what I'm going to use this gold paint for. Just to point this out. Because I really am not going to paint the whole base gold. That's just really weird. Okay, yep. Customizer. Paint finish. The Criterion paint finish. 10 tickets. All of them. Well, yeah. Well, I wouldn't get any of them myself, but I mean, I got a little bit of a copper thing. You know, I for some reason I do like the copper finish. I will say, carbon steel might look nice. All right, but we're gonna get the gold. Just hold on a minute. I will never. This will be. Give me tickets. Yay! Print out your first coupons. Awesome sauce. All right, give me tickets. So we'll take one of those, add to cart. Equipment, 1 coffee cup, add to cart. I guess that's about it for now, right? We'll have to get all this at some point in time. Anyway, nevertheless, let's go to the shopping cart. Okay, 11 tickets, buy all. Ta-da! There you go.
Official FICSIT coffee cup unlocked. Do not purchase unauthorized FICSIT coffee cups. They have been known to explode and attract wasps. Unauthorized FICSIT coffee cups lower your attractiveness to your preferred gender and/or your sense of well-being if you have no gender attraction or preference.
Wow.
Official
Ada.
FICSIT products can be licensed for your use from official Awesome Shop installations only. Come to the best shop on the planet for the best deals on all official FICSIT supplies, guaranteed.
Yes, it is. There you go. Look at that. Coffee cup. Look at that. Drink coffee. Another achievement. And in fact, look at that. We even have coffee bean maker and coffee machine. Yeah, that's a awesome, huh? Coffee machine. Yeah. You bet. So, all right. Now that okay, we're making points. That's the whole point of that was the once I have smart splitters, though, I will actually be adding smart splitters to all the basics, and then that way it can divert all the basics into the machine, right? Right now, the line is full because those 5 assemblers were backed up full of 100 cubes apiece, right? But once they empty out, well, then it will only make 5 cubes a minute, and then we can put other stuff on that line. So now let's to wrap this one up because I got awful beaten up here today. 3 crashes in 15 minutes. Holy smokes! Let's get the launch done. Let's get the launch done for this. So up to the top we go. We'll get the launch done for phase 2, and all the things, right? So because with phase 2, I mean it'll be a while before we see phase 3, right? Here, you gotta make a container, dude. Organization container. Yeah, stuff. Put stuff out in the container. Surface is too uneven. Really? I'm pretty sure it's even. There. Is that going to make you happy or what? There. You can park out here. Alright, so store all. Boot to do. All the things. Okay. Take all. Boop. There we go. And throw that into the space elevator. Done. Alright, let's go grab the other two, and then we can stare in the awness of level 2 awesomeness. And watch it be formed into greatness as I add more nests to everything. Okay. And then, of course, I'm going to have to take all this back out again. Now that it does seem to be not crashing more than 5 minutes at a time. It's back here, you goof. Oh, you do need 100 of those, though. All right, well, just a second. Go over here and grab 100 of these. Might as well grab them now. Okay. Do-do-do. Oh, wow, I made that. So grab 100 of those. Okay, and swing around this way. Now, we'll grab the 1,000 frames, and then this should be it. Right? Okay, that's way more than 1,000 frames, so let's just put that away. I might as well just hold that in my inventory. I don't even need to take it out of the inventory for this. Battle, what's up? Battle's a Maniac. You know it. Are you not entertained? You betcha. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. You know it. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. You need fuel for this thing. Gosh darn it. And of course everything's up there in the box. I don't know, will this thing drive on biofuel? I think it will. If I shove 200 biofuel into this thing, I think it burns it like crazy, but at least it will use it. We're not using anything, biofuel for anything now. Will you use that? Yes, you will. Yeah, like, it uses biofuel like crazy, but at least it will get us up here to my box. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. Phase 2, all the things. Alright, out to get... no, let's not actually park that here, because we want to stand back here and look at the awesomeness that's about to happen. So don't park the tractor where you're going to block the awesomeness. Okay, don't drive the tractor off the edge of the thing, though. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Do it. All right, there is the frames. Boom, there is the automated wiring. Push the lever. Ah, yes. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yup. Oh, Ada, give it to me one time.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation.
Wow.
Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery.
It is.
On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub.
Jetpack,
These
oil,
might feel intimidating
railway.
after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent.
Thanks, Ada.
Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective.
Yes, it
Just
is.
remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and FICSIT's faith in you will be strengthened.
Will it? Or are you just kind of pulling my leg on that one? Okay, here we go. We pull the handle, all the things, boom, let's do it. Oh, yes. Do. Yes, shoot the things. Oh, yeah, here it comes. Boom. Aw, yeah. Off it goes. Okay, so... Yes, there it goes.
Phase 2 of project assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you are the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter phase 3 of project assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity, for FICSIT.
For humanity! Whatever lies you gotta tell me, Ada. I'm listening to them. It's all fine. It's all fine after that. Okay, hey, look at that. That's some stuff. Look, they even got little cars driving around up there now. Oh, that's awesome. Yep, okay. Look at that. See, look, over there. Look, they got little trolleys moving around, doing things. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. Hi, guys. Hello. Yep. Anybody want to wave down here at me? I'm just hanging out down here. It's fine. Yay. Let's go stare at the screen before we wrap things up for the day. Because, you know, take your stuff, dude. Yeah, make sure you take your stuff. Okay. I got my stuff. And we're going to go down here. We're going to stare at things. Aw, man. Let me tell you. It's about to get busy, isn't it? It's about to get busy. So, next episode. What are we doing? Maintenance time. I wonder if we can fly over there. If we can fly up to there. I don't think so. People have walked up, have built and walked up to this. You can't walk on it as in walk on it. It's got weird collision. It's got a weird collision box on it. So, but people have managed to glitch themselves like onto the rail, but you can't like go up to visit. You can't get all the way up, and even this thing here is kind of glitchy, right? So, okay, let's see what we got going on here. Then we'll talk about next episode, right? So, oh yes, 5 and 6. Here we go. Jetpack, boom. Well, I mean, there's no sense getting that until you have oil processing, you goof. Hey, I got to turn the motors back on. Why? Because we need them. You bet. So, as much as the sink is getting them frames at the moment, it may not be getting them much longer. But we need all kinds of stuff here. So, pipes and stuff and things marked for belt. Ugh. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fine. It's just encased industrial beams, and they're already a pain to make, and blah, blah, blah. Fluid packaging, very important, of course. We need all of this. Petroleum power, duh. I already know where there's tritium ore. I don't need you to tell me where it is. But we need plastics and stuff, right? We need early plastics, and then we've got to go hard drive hunting, and then there's so much stuff. So much stuff. And then, of course, this is where we're going to make modular engines and adaptive control units. There's heavy modular frame there. That's what this here supply base does. It provides us that. And, of course, then we have monotrain technology and rail signaling. Hey, pipeline Mark II. We got to like that. There's blueprints Mark II. So there's lots to do now, right? It'll be quite a while before we do phase 3. The amount of time that it takes to build out the Rocky Desert, to do all the machines that are set up there, to do the hard drive hunting. So I mean, we've had a very busy week, right? Getting through the first 2 phases, and I mean, this does look awesome. But phase 3 is going to be a little time away now, right? As we are collecting points in the point shop. Yeah. So, how does one do... Oh, X. X is what you use. Criterium finishes. Look at this. We can... There you go. That's it right there. So you... the golden awesome sink is now part of Awesome Shop. Well, I'll admit it's very golden. It's very golden. Maybe we'll make the building of gold. We'll make my building of gold, because I must admit that is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's fine, right? But the next couple of next episode for sure will be a maintenance day episode. It is awesome, right? I mean, it's pretty glossy. I will say it's pretty glossy. Look at that. You can almost see yourself in it. I mean, look at the reflection on it. Wow. It's pretty cool. I mean, it is pretty cool. Yeah, so we may actually, like when we do the building here, when we actually make the building here for my house base, yeah, we might actually, because I got to put the driveway in here and stuff for my my vehicle and stuff, right? And then we set up storage and a few other things. But yeah, we may actually. Well, I must admit, I'm really excited about the copper. To be honest, I'm kind of excited about the copper because, again, I'm more of a copper person. Like, I don't know if anybody knows, but the Audi R8 convertible 2008 was like one of my most favorite cars, and it had this copper paint job on it, this metallic copper. Oh, it was so gorgeous, so gorgeous. I got a thing for convertibles, right? I own I've owned several, right? It's a thing. It's a thing. I have convertibles. But yeah, Audi R8 2008 copper convertible. Oh man, the cream leather interior, the whole 9 years. Anyway, I've always been a sucker for that metallic chrome or the metallic copper ever since. And anyway, nevertheless, but yes. Next couple of episodes will be maintenance episodes. Why? Well, one, we have to do some cleanup here on this platform. Yeah, I will. I will. I mean, there's only 14 points there, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup, right? We'll get a few more things into the sink. We'll get some tickets available, right? That way we can get it. And but then we're going to work our way up the coast here, up the Gold Coast. In fact, I have a map for this. Watch this. Don't get me wrong, their map is fine, but I can do this. Watch this. Boom, there's a map for you. So here we are in the grass fields at the moment. And of course you can't really see my mouse because the overlay doesn't allow me to show the mouse. But we're at the bottom of the map there in the grass fields. We're actually going to work our way up here on the left-hand side, up along the Gold Coast. This is where the oil is, of course, and the Rocky Desert will become the de facto factory for rocket parts. So obviously, for making the next three sets of rocket parts, we'll definitely have to do that up there. So we'll be working our now way up the left side of the map, of course, to do that. Another thing we're going to probably run into is oscillators at some point in time. That means we got to work our way into the center of the map. And then, of course, once you start working on rocket parts in large numbers, power becomes an issue, so nuclear will be a thing. And, of course, but before we get to nuclear, oil is going to probably have to bridge us the gap to get the power needs there. And then we'll probably once you do Tier 3 and get that... I'll actually do oil out at the Rocky Desert, right? It'll be easier to do the oil out at the Gold Coast and then ship the plastic and rubber around where you need it. Shipping raw oil back around is just crazy. It's just too loud. You're a fan of metallic blues and greens. Yeah, all right. Oh, well, I mean, we'll definitely try some of these paint. We'll draw. Now, before I say that, in the early days, see, I actually like the default colors. But so, all right. So you can go back to factory default just by clicking it. Okay, well that's cool because one thing I will say is I don't mind painting or trying out different paint jobs on different things. Like maybe some sort of like swatch like this, except we change the black. We'll change the black over to the metallic. What is it? What is it called? Where is it? Where is it? Foundations. Right, carbon steel. We'll change the black to carbon steel and maybe the red to copper paint, and then maybe we'll try that and see how it goes, right? Because I must admit, I think there's some combinations here that we can actually make look pretty good. Pretty good myself. All right, that's enough playing around with that. I'm Max. This has been Satisfactory. 1.0. You betcha. And oh boy, it was a hard day. It was a hard day. It was a hard day. Yeah. Oh, sorry. My bad. There's the map overlay. Did it not keep my paint job? No. Yeah. Boom. There we go. Right. There we go. Yeah. There. All right. So we're gonna keep that. But I think what I really like I said, I'd like to do is maybe make a swatch. I don't know if you can do a swatch like this. Anyway, nevertheless, because like I said, I do like that. But custom swatch, right? If we do a custom swatch with Criterium and carbon fiber, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Right. Push buttons, Max. Holy smokes, you're really slow at this. All right, there we go. So that's not what we wanted. We'll take that one. No. That one. Holy smokes. See, too many crashes today. Too many crashes, man. 3 game crashes today. That was pretty tough. Of course, she and Mr. Johnson, I appreciate the chit-chat, all the things. Big thanks to recent subscribers. Of course, including Battle, who hit the button during the stream and all the things. I appreciate that very much, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen, along with everybody else who's recently hit the subscribe button. I, of course, appreciate that. And, of course, to all those watching later on, awesome sauce. I hope it's all good in your neighborhood. You bet. I'm Max. I might be back tomorrow or Sunday. I'll see how the day goes. But the next episode will definitely be a maintenance day. We definitely have to go up the Gold Coast. I got to put down a bunch of concrete, and as much as I love laying concrete offline for you guys, but you can only lay so much concrete at night, right? Some of it will have to be done on the episode. We got to get up here into the Rocky Desert, right, and start building that platform out. We got to run power wire up there. We got to run a bunch of stuff up there. Just to bootstrap everything. So there's a lot to be done. Definitely a couple maintenance episodes, and then we'll start building some oil out to get more power. And then, of course, we'll start working towards fancier items. I want to thank everybody for hanging out and doing all the things. Hey, at least the game stopped crashing. Guess that's kind of a good deal, isn't it? Holy smokes. Okay, everybody, I got to go off. Bite to eat. Yeah. Oh, right. Well, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to save right now. Gosh darn it. Probably a good idea. Yeah, what I'll probably do is I'll change the options here. I'll change the options to go back down to 30 minutes just in case for the time being. Yes, you can't run 30 minutes once the file gets too big. It just takes way too long to save, but at this point in time, 30, it's only 10, 20 seconds per save, so we'll do it that way. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Of course, this is going to be played for, the foreseeable future. If I don't play tomorrow, I'll play on Sunday. But if I get the opportunity to play tomorrow, I'll do that as well. Thanks, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care. Nice to see you, Jamie. I hope fatherhood's treating you good, buddy. You betcha.